All right, so new tier of LTQ. It's all 4 enemies, so man, I am not the big. I think of all these enemies, the ones I think I'm worst at is actually the 2 top ones. It's Rune Angel and Rune Griffin. We'll see how it goes though. Dude, what is going on? Difficulty in my Phantasy Star game? Never. I am taking this way too lightly. All right, let's try that again with a little less suck. Cry, you can just edit that entire attempt out. It never happens. We'll just not leave that in the video. It'll just be the start, and then just like this. Like, hey, now we understand what we're looking at, right? Ha ha ha, smile. Dude, the jump back explosion bosses are kind of dumb. Ah. Set myself up for that. Am I bugging, or is there a second Griffin? Am I actually bugging, or is there a third Griffin? Also, I think he just dodged my entire PB. Yeah, I can see why people dislike Rune Griffin. This is not fun to deal with. I think I'm gonna keep trying until I actually get a decent run in. At this point, I just want a decent run. That's, you know, the worst part is there's no retry here. I'm gonna die if I don't, yeah, block that. Worst part is running a single boss is faster even at rank 3. Oh, that's true, because it takes like a minute and some change, right? That's so sad. I don't even mind these bosses. It's just Griffin is so unfun to fight. That's not gonna land in the right spot. No way. It did? Okay, that's new. Didn't foresee that coming. And it's also still 6.5 minutes, dude. And I died at the end. I don't even want this finish. Yeah, welcome in everyone. How you guys doing today? Hopefully you had a good stream. Kick back, relax, enjoy yourselves, guys. We're trying to go for a semi-decent run of the LTQ solo, and we'll see how that goes. The idea was like a sub 5-minute run, but yeah, good luck for me on that one. I'm just gonna start attacking from here like this. Breaking his wings at the beginning did work out pretty well, because also extra damage. It just was annoying to deal with. But I think it's fine. If we can get the step counters mixed in. Yeah. Space ourselves out here. Make sure we're hitting this bomb loader. Yep, perfect. Saw Rib with a 40 or 445. That does not surprise me. Just gonna deal with this the way I can. Instead of being like, I should be able to block this. I can definitely do that. I'm just gonna deal with the way that keeps me dealing damage I need to deal. Griffin is not fun, man. Let's go ahead and knock out the rest of this. I'm gonna go ahead and play this super safe near the end. Tanks. Oh god, I almost died there just now. Can PB him mostly on the weak spot. Okay. Vibris isn't too bad of a boss. That sucks. I should do this. Oh, that's bad. Sub 6, maybe? I don't know. No death. Sub 6, maybe? 557. All right, whatever. That's sub 6. I'll take it. You can cheese Griffin with Raving Falcon and sustain PP with Fanatic Blade. Basically jump off the stage once Griffin is in the air. He doesn't really turn much, so if you position yourself correctly, you can Raven Falcon down the enhancer. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Tech Arts, Tough Mind, Shortage, PP Burn. It's nothing. I am satisfied that I have a decent run. I mean, that's a pretty solid quest. Too bad it's not worth the time. It seems like it's just one of those quests you do for fun, not really a quest you do for efficiency's sake. Because I feel like, what, that took 6 minutes, and I'm not a god at amongst anything. I did decent enough damage. That still took me 6 minutes. I can do, what, rank 3 of the solo. Well, I mean, to be fair, they're also 30% less HP right now, but even before then, it took them about a minute to do each one. So, like, realistically speaking, that's mostly just I do it because I want to do it, not because it's not really all that great to do. That and, like, Griffin just sucks. As a boss, overall, Griffin is kind of like butts. The other 3 bosses aren't that bad, but I much rather would have had Exegol in here. I think he's a much more fun boss to fight, even though he's actually a little bit more difficult, I'd say, than Griffin. Griffin's just annoying. All of the tornadoes being all over the place are just irritating. They're not actually difficult. Like, you can either dodge around them, you can step counter into them, you can block them, like, whatever. But Griffin's just annoying. I think Exegol would have been a more difficult boss there. And what's his name? Hunar. Hunar, I think, would have been a better boss there too. Hunal. For sure, I think he would be worth it. Loot wise, not really worth. It's better to farm the single bosses, the LTQs. Even before the 30% down, like, it takes like maybe a minute to do those bosses, and you're getting what, like 3 badges per run. In the same time, you can get like 15 from the single bosses. They're just not really worth, man. Yeah, the tornado tells are really. There's one that's actually good though, like his when he's floating, when he's flying in the air and shooting tornadoes directly at you. Those tells are fine because you can see him go to like rear up the tornado or whatever. But like his tells for tornadoes are super butts. I don't like Luther's tells. Rune Angel. I think Angel's tells are kind of crap for most things. That and like his what was it, the stun attack, the explosive stun. Like, that was really, really annoying. Like, really annoying. I legit heard myself parry or block the attack and then get stunned right afterwards, which is so ass. But all in all, it's pretty cool. This is definitely not something that they're doing as like a like, you know, this is the massive new interesting piece of content. This was 100% like a test for them with LTQs. Like, they've been kind of alluding to these slowly but surely. So I think this is overall a good idea, but these need, like this specifically here needs to have a lot more of a reward. I think the thing to try to bait you into these two camos here, I think those aren't really that cool looking. And if we go check the price, let's go see. Oh, before I even get to it, someone already mentioned it. The worst part is those camos are only like 6 mil. Yeah, the camos are super cheap as well. Like, that's definitely not worth it in my opinion. So good test, but that's all it is. It's a test. So unfortunate. Still, step in the right direction. Keep pushing. Just not quite there yet.